So this is Marcia Bell, and Marcia Bell is a certified legal nurse consultant, and she's done two things, one of which is very common, exhibiting to get a lot of your cases, but you did something else that I thought was very interesting, which was sponsoring some of the trial lawyer associations. So tell us about that.
I decided to sponsor the Trial Lawyers Association. When my business started to pick up, I had to pay a lot more taxes to Uncle Sam. And I said, if I've got to give this money away and I can't keep it here for my business, I'm going to give it to someone who can help my business grow. And so I became a sponsor of two Trial Lawyers Associations nearby where I am, and I get free marketing that way on their website. I get to go to their conferences. One is I get so many free per year, and then you also get the rest at a discounted rate. And so you constantly get your name out there. It goes into all of their quarterly magazines that they have as well. And so my name is out there repeatedly, and they keep seeing my name. And then when someone tries to contact them as far as a nurse to consult on something, then my name will come up, because a lot of the people in the associations like to use their sponsors.
And plus, you're getting to know these attorneys because you are a sponsor. You're attending their events.
Right.
And so who are they going to think of when a lawyer says, I need a nurse, right?
Well, it comes back to one of the things you taught us in your course, and that is you have to go to where the attorneys are. And also another very important thing that you've always taught us is to give them a little bit more than what they ask for. I always explain what the medical terms mean and define them. Whether they ask for it or not, they're getting that from me, because if I don't know them, I don't know what medical terms they understand or don't understand. And I do a lot of criminal cases as well, and criminal defense attorneys don't have a lot of medical knowledge, and they're very impressed just at the simplest medical definitions.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of it's just nursing 101, isn't it?
Right.
And I think that's really a good point that you're making. A lot of times we think of these attorneys as very sophisticated, and they know a lot, and they do, but they still need some of the basics. That's great. And then tell me about the exhibiting, because I know you said the exhibiting is what really took your business to the level that you wanted it to be.
I certified in 2006, and I never got my first case till 2007, and it was through the CLNC Association, and I subcontracted, and that motivated me to go out there and market more. And I went to a state bar association meeting, but then you had to weed out all the personal medical attorneys from the business law and the family law. And so then I started going to the plaintiff's attorney functions, the trial lawyers associations. And it's just expounded my business. In fact, I have doubt that I would have much business at all if it weren't for the exhibiting.
For the exhibiting, yeah. And so, you know, so much of what I teach, as you said, is you've got to put yourself out there. You've got to be where the attorneys are. And exhibiting is definitely one of my favorite strategies. Two of my other favorites are networking and referral. But a lot of times for beginners, they don't have the referral opportunity because they don't have the attorney yet. So how are you going to get attorneys to refer you? You got to put yourself out there, meet these lawyers, and you did that. So congratulations.
Well, thank you. I went from like trying to sell my product and sell myself to where now it's like, this is who I am, this is what I do, let me know when you need my services.
Yeah.
And they remember that, and they don't feel like you're trying to push something on them, and you just notify them of what your services are.
Yeah, you're letting them know that you're there for them. And as you said, you're not being needy. And that's another, I think, great success trait, because too often if somebody comes across as I'm desperate for the work, then the attorney's not attracted to that. But you're putting your expertise out there. You're letting them know you're there for them, and they're getting it. So
Very well said.
congratulations. And how many cases did you say you've done?
I've done almost 140 cases, plus I work one day a week at an attorney firm and do cases for him as well.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
I think your next 140 are going to be even more interesting. Thanks, Marcia.
Thank you.